You ever just stare at Saturn through a telescope or scroll past one of those Cassini shots and feel like the universe is showing off? That soft peach glow, those razor-sharp rings, the way it hangs there like some cosmic jewelry box someone left open. It's the prettiest thing in our sky. And that's the lie. The most seductive, dangerous lie we've ever been sold. Because what we're actually looking at isn't a planet. Not the way Earth or Mars or even Jupiter is a planet. Saturn is the glowing, bloated atmosphere of a near star that failed. It had the mass. It had the chance. A little more rock in the core, a slightly different formation dance in the early solar system. And we'd be looking at a brown dwarf right now. Something that actually tried to ignite and just didn't. What we see is the leftover heat, the failed ignition glow, still radiating out 1.4 billion kilometers away. We're staring at a star that never was, wearing the prettiest disguise imaginable. And the rings, those famous rings everyone loses their mind over? They're not decoration. They're the thin, fragile skin stretched over something that was never supposed to exist in this form. A warning label written in ice and dust. Now think about what it would actually take to go there. While the whole world argues about Mars in 6 months, like it's a long weekend, Saturn sits out there demanding decades. One-way exile. No return ticket. Light itself takes 80 minutes to make the trip. That means if your probe starts screaming during atmospheric entry, you're getting the bad news an hour and 20 minutes later, long after it's already been crushed into metallic soup. Communication delay, 2.5 hours round trip. Real-time decisions, fantasy. Every single probe that ever reached Saturn used gravitational slingshots because carrying enough fuel to slow down was literally impossible. We've never even tried to land. We orbit from a safe, cowardly distance and call it exploration. And even if you somehow closed that insane gap, the first thing you'd meet is geometry that has no business existing. At the North Pole, there's a perfect hexagon the size of the entire United States, maybe bigger, spinning in the atmosphere for decades. No solid surface to shape it. No obvious reason it should be six-sided at all. It's a standing wave, a fluid phenomenon that refuses to die, rotating with mathematical precision while everything around it howls at 1,800 kilometers per hour. That's 7 times faster than Earth's worst hurricanes, and these winds extend hundreds of kilometers deep. Planet-sized storms erupt every Saturn year, once every 29.5 Earth years, powered by internal heat, not sunlight. These aren't weather. They're atmospheric hell with a geometric crown sitting right on top, like the planet itself is giving you one final, beautiful do not enter sign. Survive the winds, and you hit something even weirder. The air stops being air. Pressure climbs so fast that within a few hundred kilometers, any machine is crushed like a soda can. The gas turns supercritical, something between liquid and gas that we barely understand on Earth. And the core? There isn't one. Not really. Latest models show a fuzzy, diffuse mixture of rock, ice, and metallic hydrogen spread over thousands of kilometers. No dramatic, hit the center moment. Just slow, inevitable destruction as you fall through a gradient of increasing violence. The beautiful sphere we photograph has no solid foundation whatsoever. Its process all the way down. Deeper still, hydrogen becomes metallic, liquid, electrically conductive, powering the magnetic field. Except we still don't know exactly how fast the interior is spinning. After 50 years of missions, the best clock we have, the Saturn kilometric radiation signal, changes with latitude and season. Metallic hydrogen layers are stratified, rotating at different speeds, And that uncertainty breaks half our interior models. We have better surface maps of Mars than we have of Saturn's deep rotation. Let that sink in. And then there's the helium rain. Helium condenses in the upper layers and falls like invisible droplets through the hydrogen ocean, releasing enormous heat and creating stable zones that suppress normal convection. This is why Saturn's magnetic field is almost perfectly axisymmetric, unlike any other planet we know. The beautiful auroras we sometimes catch, powered by this secret, ongoing rainfall deep below the clouds, the planet is literally raining on itself to stay warm. Meanwhile, up top, the rings are dying. 10,000 kilograms of material, every single second, is falling from those rings into Saturn right now. That's not a metaphor. Actual mass transfer. Mysterious radial spokes flicker in and out from electromagnetic forces. At current rates, significant portions of the rings could vanish within a few 100 million years. We are watching the most iconic feature in our solar system commit slow suicide in real time. And here's the part that messes with your head. That ring rain isn't just water ice. Cassini detected complex organic molecules mixed in. Prebiotic chemistry. Saturn, the supposedly sterile gas giant, is receiving a constant shower of life's building blocks from its own crown. While we spend billions searching for life on the moons, the planet itself might be quietly running a prebiotic laboratory in its upper atmosphere. The dead world is getting fed ingredients from its own jewelry, which means in a few 100 million years, cosmic blink, future eyes will look up and see a plain, yellowish world. No rings, no famous crown, just another featureless gas giant. We are living in the brief golden age of Saturn's beauty. Every textbook photo, every poster, every wow moment we've ever had is happening during a temporary phase. Future civilizations might find old images and think we were exaggerating or lying. And every beautiful picture we cherish, most of them were taken by probes that were actively running away. Voyager 1 and 2 used Saturn as a gravitational slingshot to escape the solar system faster. They snapped the family portrait and immediately accelerated toward interstellar space. Pioneer 11 barely survived its first close pass through the ring plane. We got the glamour shots during acts of retreat. Then came Cassini, our most successful Saturn mission. In 2017, we deliberately flew it into the atmosphere and destroyed it on purpose. To protect Enceladus and Titan, moons that show real signs of habitability. We sacrificed our own machine so we wouldn't contaminate possible alien life with Earth microbes. The dead planet became the sacrificial guardian. We crashed our greatest achievement at Saturn to keep other worlds pristine. That's not just engineering. That's philosophy with a rocket. And now, the funding is quietly shifting. Dragonfly is going to Titan in 2034. Multiple deep Saturn atmospheric probes have been studied and cancelled. We've made the calculated bet that the moons matter more than the planet that made them possible. The thing that gave us the most beautiful images in the solar system is now considered lower priority. We're deliberately choosing not to explore the monster so we can poke at its potentially living children. That's the dissonance that gets me. Saturn is the most visually stunning planet we can see with the naked eye, and the most immediately lethal to approach. The rings seduce us, the colors calm us, the geometry hypnotizes us, and the physics would destroy us in minutes. No other world creates this extreme cognitive whiplash between beauty and danger. We love it precisely because it stays untouchable. The prettier the images get, the more dangerous the reality they hide. And Saturn has no surface, no place to stand, no sharp core to aim for. It's pure process, a gradient of violence wrapped in pastels. Most of the exoplanets we're discovering right now are gas giants or mini Neptunes. Saturn isn't an exception. It's the prototype for the majority of worlds in the galaxy. We've been asking the wrong questions about what a planet even is. Right now, in 2026, JWST is showing us Saturn changing in real time. The atmosphere is darkening dramatically toward the poles, while the rings blaze almost neon in certain infrared wavelengths. Seasonal transformation happening while we watch. The planet isn't static, it's evolving. And we have front row seats to a world most people still think of as a pretty postcard. In a few 100 million years, the rings will be gone. Future observers, human or otherwise, will look at old photographs and wonder what the hell we were so obsessed with. They'll see a plain yellowish sphere and never understand why we lost our minds over it. We are the only generation that will ever see Saturn wearing its full crown. The most famous image in our solar system is also one of the most fleeting. And that's the final, devastating truth. We crashed Cassini into the dead planet to protect possible life elsewhere. In doing so, we revealed that Saturn isn't just a beautiful failure. It's the guardian, the gatekeeper, the thing we had to destroy our own machine to keep untouched. Sometimes the most important thing we can do in space is decide to stay away. Sometimes beauty this lethal exists to teach us that not every mystery is meant to be solved. So next time you look up or scroll past one of those perfect rings, remember what you're actually seeing. A failed star wearing its Sunday best, a dying crown raining prebiotic chemistry onto a world with no surface, a place so dangerous we protect possible alien life by feeding it our own spacecraft. And maybe, just maybe, the smartest thing humanity ever did at Saturn was look, appreciate, and then leave it the hell alone. Because some things are too beautiful to survive knowing.